charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.
Oh God, are we on time?
We are. We're on time.
Holy crap.
We are actually on time tonight.
How does this happen?
Good evening, everyone, and thank you to coming to the podcast. We are actually on time tonight.
It's a miracle.
It is.
Well, technical support's here tonight.
Right? We didn't have to fucking football through the... Anyway. So, welcome back. It's Thursday. It's time for the Shaker and Baker Show.
With shenanigans, mayhem, and chaos.
It'll be more shenanigans later on when, we're there. So anyway, disclaimer time.
Oh, not that.
Yes, I know.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, government says we have to do it.
Damn it.
All right, so any pages of this podcast are designed for adults only and may include pictures and materials that some viewers may find offensive.
Can you describe pictures?
It could be anything from,
Picture of my foot?
Yeah, I mean, somebody might find that offensive.
Somebody might find it a turn on.
Although Barnacle Bills may come and scrape them.
It might need to.
Anyway, if you are under the age of 18, if such material offends you, or if it's illegal to view such material in your community, please exit the site.
Immediately, if not sooner.
Yes. The following terms and conditions apply to this site. Use of the site will constitute your agreement to the following terms and conditions. One is that you are 18 years of age or older. Number 2 is I accept all responsibility for my own actions. And number 3 is I agree that I am legally bound to these terms and conditions. On a further note, I would like to say that the content of this website was created for artistic and entertainment purposes. We never intend to offend or make fun of anyone. So, let's get into it.
It was mainly for our own entertainment.
Right. We were really doing it just for us.
Well, it happens.
Right.
So, I don't know what you got tonight. I got some pretty crazy stuff.
I got a few crazy things and a few funny things. You know how I love the Onion, so I'm always on the lighter side of the news.
So we can peel back the layers?
Yes. I have a few good ones tonight, too.
Oh, I have some interesting things.
Oh, good. We might learn something tonight, too. Maybe.
We might.
Yeah. Life's a learning experience, so.
And, life is a highway.
I want to ride it.
Oh, God.
Maybe not.
So,
I want to ditch it. Ditch it like a Ford.
That's found on Roadway Dead. So, before the start of our show tonight, we had a disturbing phone call from our number one viewer.
Our one loyal viewer.
Our one loyal. But again, she was not the one that gave me a hug yesterday.
Ah, that's so funny.
Out and about, doing my shopping, picking up a few items, and lo and behold, I get a Shaker and Baker. So, I get a hug, for...
That's always rocking, though.
From one of our other loyal listeners.
From at the point right now, we have no followers.
Oh,
no,
we have one subscriber somewhere.
Well, they're not on right now, so
they might be tending their dog.
Right.
Anyway, we all need to say a prayer for our friend Diane, who is a loyal listener who phoned and said that her puppy on National Puppy Day was attacked by a bigger dog. So
Aww.
Let's hope Bongo's okay.
Aww. Quarantine.
Oh, let's hope not. Maybe just
not her
them.
dog, the other one.
Oh, damn. That thing. Yeah, the kids' parents need to be
quarantined.
Yeah, something like that.
Put them in the cage.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear when walking the four-legged terrorist.
Right. She's gonna take off
because she's like 65 pounds of pure meanness. She's not really mean.
She's just ornery and playful.
That's it. She's still a puppy.
She needs to spend that energy.
Yeah. And not pull me down the street.
And not in this house.
And not like I'm a car getting pulled by a tow truck after being repossessed in the middle of the night. That's what it's like walking her.
Yeah, well, Run like you stole it.
And that's what she's doing. Running like she stole me. I'm like, oh shit, stop. Because if I let you go, I ain't running after you. It'll be like, man, fuck it. You're on your own.
That just reminds me of the 80s and early 90s when anything went and people were walking their dog. Who's walking who?
Oh yeah, who's walking who?
Who's walking who?
Anyway, enough of that sadness.
Yes.
So it's Florida we live in.
Yes.
It's hot.
Yes.
The importance.
humid.
It's humid. Yeah. The importance of bathing comes to mind about now. Let's get the message out.
We're going into monsoon season. It'll be okay.
No, it won't be, because it's humid as balls. I mean, think about it. I mean, you could walk outside and you think Satan's running around pantless throwing wood on the fires of hell.
Well,
It's so damn humid out. But you know what? I would take fucking humidity and heat and sweating my ass off over freezing my ass off in snow.
I explain it like this. You get very used to having wet clothes here in the summertime.
It's fine.
And that's all right. I'll take my wet
As
clothes.
long as you're not got fat thighs and they rub together and they chafe, because man, that is fucking hot. But when it comes to chafing, I figured something out. You take the roll of deodorant, like Degree or Band, not the roller ball.
Right.
It can't be the spray, it's got to be the stick shit.
Does it got to be the antiperspirant white one?
Maybe, but if you rub it between your thighs, it doesn't hurt as bad. And if you're a girl with boobs like me, an underwire, and you sweat, Shaker's wife can attest to this. If you put deodorant right here, guess what? You don't get that nasty red rub.
For guys, we just kind of sit in a puddle of ball stew.
Well, I was gonna say they make ball deodorant.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Well,
And ball soap.
When I worked at the factory, we would always, the guys would always hand out, I'm sure it was just either talcum powder or cornstarch, but they would hand out the anti-monkey butt powder.
It could have been crack.
Well, it could have been.
I mean, get your balls all fired up.
Well, their neighbor is an asshole.
And their other neighbor's a dick. Oh, God. It's like old times.
Stop. This is why we do the disclaimer.
Channeling Gator.
Uh,
Okay. So
back to soap.
let's talk about some soap. So the first recorded recipe of soap was in ancient Babylon.
The Babylonians.
The Babylonians in 2800 BC. So before Christ. I couldn't pull up the same stuff I found on my phone because I guess Bing or whatever the hell, Microsoft Bing and whatever the hell I use on my phone is a lot different. Like when I read through stuff and find stuff. So, there's a whole discrepancy of bullshit. But anyway, they do both, say that soap was the first recipe was in 2800 in Mesopotamia in Babylon City. They actually did find a recipe on a clay tablet. I myself would like to see this recipe and see if we can recreate it.
I'd like to make some.
Anyway, so
some soap.
Soap apparently is rendered from slaughtered cow, sheep, or goats. And then it's boiled with wood ash and water. I'm pretty sure I got at least one friend who will try to make this.
Yeah, he's sitting next to you.
No, not you. Another friend who likes to cook and experiment. So I'm pretty sure this particular friend will probably try to dream up a recipe.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, so in between, the Tigris and Euphrates, Mesopotamia, soap was made.
Well, if they do it, I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, no, it's $1.25 now.
Oh, well,
Inflation.
Now it's getting ready to be $1.25, $5, and $10.
Yep. Well, in Egypt, damn you phone. In 1550 BC, they also bathed in animal and vegetable oil mixed with ash, the soap. It was a soap-like material that was used for treating skin disease, such as like dry skin, things like that.
The olive oil I could see. I don't really understand the animal fat.
What's
There's more like a binder.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Go to a slaughterhouse.
Well, I know if you fry pork skin, it turns out pretty good, like chicharrones.
Anyway, onward we go. Now I'm all messed up.
We were talking about
Soap.
olive oil and animal lard and ash.
Moses gave the Israelites detailed laws for governing personal hygiene in the book of Leviticus, I do believe is where the laws are. No, I'm not a good churchgoer.
Neither am I.
And, I do believe in God.
Yeah, I'm a higher power kind of person.
I know, God for sure. He's all knowing. Without him we wouldn't be here. Anyway, biblical accounts suggest that the Israelites knew that mixing ash and oil to produce a kind of gelatin that could be used on hair. I'm not sure I'd want to use it on my hair, but whatever. The first hair gel.
Or shampoo.
Oh, well, maybe, or conditioner, depending.
Right, depending on...
Soap, of course, is mentioned in the Bible twice. It was generally agreed that the Hebrews, I'm not even going to try to butcher that word, was translated into soap. It's a generic term for any kind of cleaning agent made from wood or vegetable ash. Soap became hugely popular throughout the Roman Empire around 100 BC to 400 AD when the ruins of Pompeii were excavated. They found a soap factory. So,
Pompeii was doing it right.
yeah, well, before P&G.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe that's where P&G comes from.
Maybe, well, I don't know. Bathing habits all over Europe rose and declined with Roman civilization. So when Rome was at its height, cleanliness was God. Mm-hmm. And then when they, fell to the cracks, got kicked out of a lot of countries, and the Roman Empire kind of fell apart. They, went back to being dirty bastards. Bathing habits all over Europe rose and declined with the Roman civilization. It was believed that a lack of cleanliness and poor living conditions contributed to plagues in the Middle Ages. I believe that.
Oh, I can believe that.
And living with rats. Oh.
All right.
There were areas of the medieval world where personal cleanliness remained important. Daily bathing was common. Custom in Japan during the Middle Ages. Well, because, they were an island and didn't know what the rest of the world was doing. So, Iceland, pools from hot springs were popular gathering places. Notice, it doesn't say they use soap. It just says
hot springs.
And bathe.
Right.
So you could have just been immersed in water.
Right, just hanging out in the hot water.
By the 2nd century AD, Greek's physician recommended soap be both medical and cleansing purposes. The French started using olive oil in the 17th and 18th century to make soap. They made soap in the south of France for like 6 centuries. Soap was officially recognized in 1688 during the reign of Louis the 14th, the Sun King. Eventually, fragrances were introduced and specialized soap for bathing, shaving, shampooing, and laundry began to appear. There's a story that King Louis executed 3 soap makers for making a bar that irritated very sensitive royal skin. For real. Anyway, that bastard would execute or whatever just for shits and giggles. While the English began making soap during the 12th century, in 1633, King Charles I granted a 14-year monopoly to the Society of Soap Makers of Westminster. I want to go see that.
Me too.
The next time I go home, Auntie Helen, we're going on a fucking field trip. We are going to go find out where this is at. In a book by Alison Sims, The Tudor Housewife, Wealthy Ladies of Tudor Period, used scented toilet soaps for daily washing. This soap was made from olive oil and imported, and it was expensive. Well, of course, because England don't have olive trees.
Well, yeah.
So it would have
to be.
So you better be like kingly to be able to afford it.
But I can see why they used olive oil, because it has the least amount of smell to it, so you could add fragrance to it really easy.
I wonder if I can get a copy of that book.
Probably.
Because apparently it's a household instruction manual written during the period. It included recipes for soap making, which suggests people of all levels of society were interested in personal hygiene.
From A to Z, they should have it.
Possibly. I might have to look. During the reign of Elizabeth I, soap was consumed in England was greater than any other European country. It seemed Queen Bess set the fashion herself. She took a bath Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Oh, geez. It must have smelled like a farm.
She took a bath every month?
No, yeah, every 4. It seemed Queen Bess set the fashion herself. It was reported that the Queen took a bath every 4 weeks.
Yep.
Whether it was necessary or not. Okay, well then. In the 17th and 18th century, just as the soap industry was gaining momentum in England, it became a subject of a series of restrictions and crippling taxes on soap.
Wow.
Victorian era came along, and with it, new interest in personal hygiene. I think that's when Nair was invented.
Nair.
I don't know. In 1853...
Why not?
Gladstone abolished the tax on soap, allowing soap to be available and affordable to more people. I would hope so, because I'm sure it was one stinky-ass time. There was a discovery by French chemists. They helped elaborate the process of commercial soap making in 1791. French chemist Nicolas Leblanc discovered a process of transforming common salt into alkaline called soda ash, since alkaline was critical in the manufacture of soap as well as other products. Dang it, I shouldn't have turned up the AC. This discovery became one of the most important chemical processes in the 19th century. Chauvel discovered the chemistry between the relationship of glycerin to fatty acids, which averted the industrial revolution. The stage was now set for mass soap production. Louis Pasteur, he pasteurized milk.
Yes.
Yeah, he did the pasteurization of milk and whatnot. He said that it proclaimed good personal hygiene would reduce the spread of disease. In the beginning of the 19th century, soap making was one of the fastest growing industries in the United States. Rural Americans made homemade soap by processing developed during colonial times. They would save ash for their fires for months. When they had enough fat left over from butchering hogs, they would make soap. They used old-fashioned lye. Was made using hardwood ash as a barrel of ash, rainwater with whole... Oh, that's just way too much bullshit right there.
Right.
Fuck that. I'm gonna smell like a cow.
You smell like rancid cow fat.
That's it right there. Forget that. That's just too much work. So modern day soap, during World War I, commercial soap as we know it came into existence. Hello, Ivorydale. And if you don't know where Ivorydale is, that is where Ivory soap is made in the northern part of Cincinnati. And that's Ivory soap, which is now a play toy as well in the bathtub for a child because Ivory soap floats. It doesn't sink.
Yes.
So the process they use for that,
they just whip it.
I don't know what the hell
they whip air into it.
Well, whatever they do, it floats.
Mm-hmm.
So, and their bars of soap don't seem as heavy as others.
It's because they whip it.
So when you were a kid, and
it's like when you whip your butter.
Listen.
I'm listening.
When you were a kid and your parents put bars of soap in the socks.
Mine didn't do that.
And beat you, and the bruises didn't appear until weeks later.
Mine didn't do that. He used a telephone book.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, mine didn't do that either. They just used a wooden spoon, a slipper,
paint stirrer.
Yeah, whatever they could grab.
A hot skillet.
The thought of well, I don't know about that. The thought of putting bars of soap in socks never occurred to her, but I'm sure.
Right.
She probably had other evil plans.
The Booma slipper.
Oh, God. Yeah, the Booma slipper. Oh, Jesus. So anyway,
I could throw it at you and it came back to me.
you know, again, it is summer coming in Florida and many other parts of the country. It'll be hot and humid. And the last...
Maybe we should just lay out random bars of soap everywhere and see if anybody picks up on it.
I don't know. Anyway, so, you know, tips from us to you.
Please shower.
Use soap.
Deodorant.
Put on deodorant.
There's plenty of places that'll give you free
and
deodorant.
hold on. Here's another one. When you wash your fucking clothes. And
use soap.
No, not only soap. Take them bastards out of the washer. Put them in the dryer or hang them on a line. Do not leave them in a washer because you smell like I don't know what.
Mildew. You smell like Kenny from South Park.
I don't even know what Kenny from South Park smells like, but it smells like you ain't put your damn clothes in the dryer.
They just keep saying he smells like poor people.
Ugh. Most soaps have a basic pH, usually 9 to 10. However, certain soaps may have higher or lower. Soaps can also be an ineffective cleaner in hard water. So soaps may not be as good in hard water. And a lot of the time, soap was used to wash laundry, linens and things. Mm-hmm. That was a store at one time.
Linens and things?
Yeah, they went out of business.
Woolworths?
No, not Woolworths, but it was called Linen and Things. They had them in Cincinnati.
Remember that.
Anyway, the soap was initially used to wash clothes, not necessarily bathe, because at one point they didn't. They were afraid of that kind of shit. Obviously, if Queen Elizabeth I only bathed every 4 weeks,
right?
What in the hell was you wearing?
Well, you know,
they didn't have deodorant. You sprinkle some frankincense and myrrh on me with some oil.
Let me rub my armpit with this orchid.
I doubt they did that.
Probably not. They probably just ran around stinking,
smelling like nomads.
But then back then it was different, so it didn't really matter.
How was it different? You still stunk.
Yeah, but it was different. The community was different. They didn't care. The stinkier you were, the sexier you were.
So what you're saying is they were sexy and they knew it?
Who cares if you smell like a fucking clam chowder?
Ooh. So anyway, you know, let's stick with a little bit of the soap thing. I don't think I ran this one by you, but it's funny as hell. So.
Are we still on the soap thing?
Kinda.
Okay.
It flows with soap. So you've heard, many of us have heard of a place north of Tampa called the Villages.
Yes.
It is one of the biggest old people communities, retirement communities in the country. Mm-hmm. It is also one of the highest places in the country for STDs. The only reason why I'm even
I'm so done with that conversation already.
No, listen, pairing this conversation with the soap, you know the loofahs that you see tied to car antennas. Mm-hmm. Do you know that different colored loofahs have a different meaning?
I did not.
Yes, well, they do.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, they do. So, this is from the Villages. A loofah code when visiting the Villages, Florida's friendliest hometown. Because they got a whole lot of bumping and grinding going on. So, if you have a white loofah attached to your car, that means that you're a novice. A beginner.
Okay.
Purple, you're a voyeur and people who like to watch.
Okay.
So, you know, they like to, just
watch
hang out, do their little thing.
Right.
Pink, soft swap, people who like to do it with others in the room. A blue is the lowest level of full swap, those who can play well with others.
Kind of like swingers.
Yeah, that's
what it is, but it's a different level of swingers.
It's like the very bottom level where you're just getting comfortable with it.
Yellow, medium level swap for those who want to have fun but are still nervous. Black, full swap, those who say, what the hell, let it all go down. Teal, they're bisexual for those who want to increase their dating chances.
Wow.
Okay, and I'm sure the other colors have different meanings. But I don't want to know. And I can tell you right now.
You know who can fill you in on that?
Who?
Stormy Daniels.
Wait, you think she's got a loofah tied to her car?
Mm-hmm.
And here I thought they
She
were...
fucks with Trump. She's down here fucking with the retirement community.
Listen, I will never be able to look at... And here I thought that they put that shit on their car antennas so they could find their car in the parking lot.
No.
I guess this is code for, come on down, let's have a good time.
You're the next contestant.
You're the next contestant on STD Community.
Hurting you as Rio, and they're saying in their track. I don't know.
Oh, hell no, I can't tonight. I'm done. Check, please. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. Oh, I got a headache now from that one.
Well.
I don't think I've had enough caffeine today. Surprisingly enough, I've only had, this is my first coffee, and it's what time
I don't
of
think
night?
I've had enough anything today, so. Sleep, food, anything.
What? Tell me that for.
Not bad. Dirty mind.
Anyway,
So.
now that we got the dirty situation under control,
Right. So now, on a lighter note,
there is
now
one.
that, because now that Florida people know it's coming into summertime and they should use soap and water and wash their
Deodorant.
clothes and deodorant and,
Mm-hmm.
And now that we know that loofahs do have a meaning depending on what color they are,
Right.
we're going into a lighter side of the news from The Onion.
Oh, yeah, let's peel back the layers.
And of course, as we discussed in text message, which our viewers don't know because they didn't see it, is it's always a Florida man or a Florida woman.
Oh, crap, I forgot about that.
So, Florida man accused of slapping woman across the face with slice of pizza.
Where was this at?
Well, I'll tell you.
And what kind of pizza was it? And why?
It's Ortelio Lazaro Alfonso was arrested and charged with battery after he allegedly slapped a woman in the face with a slice of pizza. Authorities say Marion County Sheriff's Office. The Florida man was arrested after he allegedly slapped a woman across the face with a slice of pizza during a heated argument, according to court documents. Ortelio Alfonso allegedly carried out the bizarre attack during a possible domestic disturbance, according to the arrest affidavit by the Marion County Sheriff's Office and reported by Fox News. The victim accused Alfonso, 39, of striking her with a slice on the left side of her face during the feud, the court document said. The man became upset. She hit another individual in the home on his bottom area, the affidavit stated. Pizza sauce was splashed on the victim's shirt, her shirt collar, the back of her shirt, the sheriff's office said. So she also had remnants of pizza in her hair and near her ear. And sauce was also found by deputies on the walls and ceiling of the kitchen.
Okay, can I tell you something?
Yes.
A few years back, I had to spend 26 weeks in anger management.
Did you smack somebody with a slice of pizza?
No. Apparently when Digimon and I had a disagreement at 4 o'clock in the morning when I was getting ready for work. Mind you, I was pregnant with technical support. And we had a disagreement, and I pushed the desk chair that happened to be in the room, and it caused him to fall back onto the bed. And he called the police, and I got to go to anger management for that. But the best thing was, I was in there with this nice lady. God, I can't remember her name. Everybody in there was cool as shit. Anyway, and it taught me how to meditate and stuff. So when I was pregnant, I wasn't quite as stressed out. God knows why.
Right.
Working the damn job I had,
Right.
a GM at a restaurant being pregnant, having 2 other kids, and Digimon.
Digimon.
Anyway, she had to do 26 weeks of anger management because she threw a thing of orange juice, a cup, slung it across the kitchen table because her then husband at the time told her that her eggs sucked and she needed to do them over. So she picked up her glass of orange juice and slung it at him, and he called the cops, and she got to do 26 weeks of anger management.
Wow.
Of course, you know. That was fun. So, anyway, yeah.
So anyway, now it's assault with a slice of pizza.
Yeah, well,
Because, people aren't allowed to argue anymore or fight or...
well, I guess it kind of depends on what it is. But I did, however, and hopefully it's still here. Where's it at? Here we go. Florida woman.
Florida woman!
It's
It's always Florida man or Florida woman.
exactly. It's never one out. Florida woman pulls a gun on McDonald's employee over missing menu item.
Oh, you shared that with me earlier this week.
Yep. In Brevard County, probably not even a Florida resident, because Brevard's over there and near Miami.
Right.
26-year-old drove up to the speaker to order food, but was told that her order couldn't be completed because items she ordered weren't on the menu.
Wow, they're not even on the menu.
After the McDonald's employee told her that, she couldn't order, but that her order couldn't be completed, the lady reportedly pulled up to the first window and demanded her order be taken.
Well, I can't make you something I don't have.
Exactly. Once the employee asked why she was upset, the lady's last name was Young, pulled out a gun and pointed it at the employee and then made a threat, according to police. Cocoa Police Department immediately responded, found a black M&P gun with a drum-style magazine on her passenger seat.
Wow.
According to the outlet, the gun was capable of holding 50 rounds.
Jeez.
She was arrested and is currently facing several charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, open carrying of a firearm, and driving with a suspended license. So,
Well, of course she was.
yeah. Because you came at 10:30 in the morning and wanted breakfast and lunch, your ass couldn't get it, and you were pissed.
Right.
So, it is what it is.
That is so true. I mean, people are just so insane anymore.
There was another one I saw, too.
Florida woman?
No, it was something else.
Here's one that I have that's more serious. That's from Front Page Detectives.
Ooh.
Thank you, Front Page Detectives. It says, children found living in South Carolina house with 16 dead animals, elderly woman's body on the porch, cops say.
I saw this.
How are you just going to let an elderly woman die on your front porch and just walk over her?
Collecting the damn Social Security check. What do you think?
Oh my goodness. That's
I mean,
just
I get
insane.
it. It's crazy.
It says, oh, we have 6 watt viewers? Oh, we have some...
Diane. Oh, did she never told us? Thank you. He's got some scratches. Luckily, he needs to be groomed, and the fur is longer than usual. Aw. I'm glad Bongo's feeling better, Diane. Thank you for the update.
Hi, IT.
Hello, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
We're a little slow tonight because we was looking at other stuff, and I didn't have the other screen on the other screen.
On the other screen.
On the
We were
other
on the
screen.
other screen.
Yeah, you know.
So it says, at the scene, police found a naked deceased woman laying on the front porch covered in feces.
Ooh.
Chief Deputy Coroner Tamara Willard confirmed the grisly discovery. So you're just going to let like your auntie or your grandma or your mom pass away on your front porch and not do anything about it? That's just really kind of disgusting.
It is, but I think it was probably for the Social Security
Well, yeah,
check
I mean, I'm sure.
and any other benefits she was getting. You know, it's tough times right now.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, I'm sorry, Will, if you were getting Social Security and you were my family member, your ass would be taxidermied sitting right there in that bar chair.
She says she'd have me animated and everything.
Yeah, your ass would be taxidermied. Me and Nikki would
Oh,
walk by.
oh.
I'd walk by and comb your hair.
And
every
all
other
Will
day.
would say is, fuck, fuck, fuck.
And I would walk by you every day and tell you to shut the fuck up.
Fuck. But anyway, to me that's horrible because I couldn't see treating anybody family that way.
No, I mean, you know.
Even if it is for money or, I mean, and you know, Paul, in life I've been in some pretty tight situations and I would never, ever go to that level.
No, I couldn't do it. I have plenty of friends that are like my family, that if something disastrous happened, they would help me figure something out.
I mean, it's just insane to think like that people are like that.
You know, and I'm pretty sure that my family back home on the OG, the original island, they would, they would figure out how to help their little dumbass sister in
Right.
America figure out the situation. I mean, you know, I don't see them a lot. I don't see my two middle sisters, the two between me and my oldest sister.
Right.
I've talked to my oldest sister, you know, and we had, you know, we don't see eye to eye on stuff, you know, like I thought personally the COVID vaccine was, you know, it being forced on me was against my body, my right bullshit. But I mean, I eventually did do them, both of them, and I was sick both times with the shot. So I won't never do that again. So I'll just have to not be able to go anywhere if it comes to that bullshit.
Right.
But I ain't doing that. But I'm pretty sure, you know, they would figure out some way to help my little stupid ass. You know,
I'd figure out some way to help your old
our
stupid
little
ass.
sister's all by herself in that big country over there. Her state that she lives in is
With a
bigger
blob of seaweed coming
Oh
at it.
shit! I forgot about the seaweed, red tide and seaweed.
Like I said last week, at least the vegans have something to eat.
It's gonna be a hell of a summer at the beach.
So I also do have a few more stories from
That's awesome.
The Onion.
Let's peel back the layers.
Are you sure you want to go here?
Let's go there, because you know, without it, it ain't fun.
Offensive material, guys, coming up. From The Onion.
Oh God, not the Onion.
We're peeling back layers, guys.
Oh God, they're gonna stink.
Politicians explain why they're opposed to school lunch programs.
Is that the one where they want to use Lunchables?
No,
Oh,
this one's
yes.
even worse. Free
Okay.
school lunch programs. Despite the popularity of universal free school lunch amongst Americans, many members of Congress are against the initiative. The Onion asked politicians to explain why they opposed free school lunch, and this is what they had to say. Mind you guys, this is all fake news. It's The Onion. It's a trash newspaper. I'm sorry to all the politicians if you feel offended. I'm not trying to offend you. It's just in good fun for viewers and entertainment.
Great news. Nobody on our channel is a politician.
Right.
So none of these people are full of shit.
They never really even fucking care, to be honest with you. So
Our friends aren't full of shit.
Jim Jordan from Ohio
Oh,
says,
what a shock.
maybe they should have thought about that before they were born into a cycle of poverty from which they'll never escape. That's horrible. Poor Jim Jordan, they're running you under the bus, buddy.
Yeah, but what about the guy that sued his parents because he said he didn't ask to be born? The fuck? How are you gonna do that? One night of passion and it turns into a lawsuit 21 years later. I didn't ask to be born.
Oh, so Sarah Huckabee Sanders says,
Ooh.
I don't want our children to get hooked on basic human sustenance.
Oh, I bet her dad's proud.
So proud.
Well, I did see a thing and posted it on Facebook on my regular page about they want to use Lunchables as fucking school substitute.
This one's pretty bad.
I see a picture.
And it's pretty offensive. And
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry, guys. But it's Governor Greg Abbott from Texas.
Governor Abbott.
And he says, the skinnier they are, the harder it is for them to get shot by their classmates.
That's sad.
That's horrible. And I'm laughing. I'm going to hell.
I'm so glad that Governor Abbott probably didn't say that.
He really didn't.
Thank
This is all
God.
garbage news. And it's just fun, guys. We're
It's
just
kind of
having
like the
poking
shit
fun.
you would find at Spencer's.
Right. Exactly.
Do any of these people know what Spencer's is?
Probably
probably
not.
people our age do. Anyone younger doesn't and shouldn't probably be listening to us.
Old Chip Roy says, I wouldn't be doing my job if I wasn't making the most vulnerable among us needlessly suffer.
Oh, God. But I'm telling you right now, they're trying to pass fucking...
I know they are.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
So do you want to hear what your buddy has to say? Mitch McConnell?
Oh, tell me what Mitch says.
We've been over this. Kids were only temporarily hungry during COVID. Since the vaccine, they aren't hungry anymore.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Oh, my buddy Rick Scott.
Oh, what that asshole say? I mean, what did he say?
There are plenty of outdated textbooks they can eat if they're really that hungry. Oh, Mr. Manchin.
What did he say? Oh, wasn't he the State Department or the Treasury?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What did he say?
Joe Manchin says, how the heck does free lunch help coal barons get richer? By the way, if you can find a way to make that connection, I'm all in for free lunch.
No. Yeah, but this is an actual on freespoke.com about Lunchables are going to make a comeback in cafeterias after a healthy version of the Heinz product were approved for the National School Lunch Program. So they're going to put fucking Lunchables in the school. Okay, so why are you going to do that? Do you think it's going to cost or save you money? Or is it because you don't have enough cafeteria workers to be able to provide a so-called nutritious lunch for students? And some of those meals are the only meals these kids get a day.
Yes, they are.
The breakfast and lunch that they get at school may be the only real meals they get a day, and you want to fucking give them a Lunchable. They probably already eat a fucking Lunchable for dinner.
Ted Cruz.
Oh, do I want to know?
Our children should not have to consume all those woke calories for sustenance.
Ooh.
Oh, your buddy, Feinstein.
Diane Feinstein, because she's so fine, like a Frankenstein.
You know why you shouldn't feed them free lunch?
Oh, God.
Because 11 a.m.'s dinner time, isn't it?
Speaking of that, you know how we always talk about like
Early bird special.
dumb shit and old people like Feinstein and who are our other buddies? Pelosi.
Pelosi and Nader.
Yeah, well, do you know that George Soros?
Soros, yes.
Yeah, you know his wife's like 50 years younger than him. He's like 90 something, and she's
Yeah, I
just
know
barely
that.
50.
Yeah,
She ain't seeing nothing in him. I guess that little blue pill really does work.
I guess so.
Or the dollar signs in her eyes she sees.
Mm-hmm.
Blinded by the dollar signs. But he's got like 5 or 6 kids, so, and
She
probably
ain't- right.
prenup.
Right.
I mean, I get she's a yoga instructor.
A yogi.
Yogi.
A yogi.
Yeah, an entrepreneur and whatnot, but geez, come the hell on. All right, what else you got?
Now, the only other one I really wanted to cover from The Onion was neighbors shocked to hear quiet, unassuming AR-15 went on a killing rampage.
Wait a minute. What'd that say?
Neighbors shocked to hear quiet, unassuming AR-15 went on killing rampage.
So are you saying that AR walked around the neighborhood?
We're going to read the story.
Okay.
Because it's not very long.
All right. Story time. Pull up a chair.
It's from Ladley, South Carolina.
Okay.
Reeling in the wake of a shooting that left 3 dead and 8 wounded,
Okay.
neighbors were reportedly shocked Friday after a seemingly quiet, unassuming AR-15 went on a killing rampage. It just doesn't make any sense. The semi-automatic was always such a sweet and respectful little rifle. When we saw it around town. Yes, I'm really reading this to you.
I'm just trying to envision it in my
Said
head.
local resident Dan Cotton, who stressed that he and his wife always loved bumping into the weapon at farmers markets, concerts, and block parties. And the beloved high-capacity weapon had never done anything in their presence to arouse suspicion.
And the sad
There's
part
only
of
like
it is
one more paragraph. So.
Somebody is fucking believing this story.
They are. Sure, the AR-15 was a little reserved, but it seemed like an ordinary rifle that loved hunting and shooting cans. Frankly, it's shocking to hear this. We were just at a rally with the AR-15 the other day, Cotton added. That what made this especially tough to comprehend was that he had not once heard the rifle utter a word about killing.
Kind of like I never once heard the spoon utter a word about me making me fat.
Right. I thought that was kind of funny, though.
It is kind of funny.
Because he
But
said at concerts in the farmer's market. I can see an AR-15 walking around with 2 legs just hanging out at the farmer's market.
There goes Gator. Oh God, he's coming after you.
oh God,
Oh, God, Twiggy.
the decrepit
What are you
poor.
doing, Twiggy? You're
He's
rubbing
coming
on
to
my...
see you.
Oh, my goodness, you're rubbing on my leg.
Oh damn!
You ain't got no hair left.
I know the poor thing. He's just.
Poor thing. I do have some more stories, but that was the only other one I really wanted to touch from The Onion because I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh God, he just knocked his fucking wrist.
I'm not
told
really
you.
going to read the story, but I'll read the headline. Woman gives... Oh, God, where'd it go? Hold on. I'm destroying my news. Where is it? Woman gives...
Gives birth.
No. Come on. Woman gives friend a call on way home to take mind off dangerous road conditions.
Who what?
Woman gives friend call on the way home to take mind off dangerous road conditions. So instead of paying attention to the road, she's going to be on the phone talking to her friend.
Well, I mean, I can kind of see it because my friend Susie, who lives up north, not far from where we grew up, and she would call me if they went home early and she knew that I was on my way home. And the roads were bad, she would call me and talk to me.
I mean,
You know, because that half-hour ride become like forever long because, you know, and you know, when you're driving down the road at 60 miles an hour in the state of Kentucky where they do not believe in snow removal between the airport and the Indiana line, roads are kind of bad. You're driving down tracks, it's snowing, and you feel like you're driving in the Millennium Falcon because of the lights in front of you and the snow is passing by you. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm in space. This must, but it's really like, oh, shit, I just hit an ice patch. Oh, smack.
right.
It's most what it felt like when a Imperial cruiser hit you and you,
Yeah, probably something like that.
yeah. Oh, too bad this is a video and they're gonna talk.
Right.
It's as bad as you think. See, I told you it would stink.
Well, of course it did. Why wouldn't you think? Why would anybody?
Well, because
It was rancid.
You know, come on. Damn it. I really want to watch this now. Why medieval people didn't wash their hair and how it stayed clean. This shit didn't stay clean.
Well,
It
you
probably
sure
had
did.
more fucking...
The medieval
Oh,
world
shit.
was such a horrible, dirty.
Oh, we can't play that.
No, damn.
We don't have rights to it. We can't play it.
Oh, damn. Oh, but on a funny note, I was watching a video on Reels on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently in China, they have these steam rooms for your vagina. But I thought hot, warm, moist places like that would cause like a yeast infection.
Well,
I mean, I guess maybe if you want to bake bread.
Right?
I mean, go ahead and get your starter right there for
Fucking
bread.
muffins?
Now you know where the term muffin top came from.
Seafood muffins, guys.
Oh,
What is it? What's the one?
I know you don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it.
Oh, God, don't hurt yourself.
I know, right? It's the Red Lobster used to make it.
The cheddar biscuits?
No. The Chesapeake Bake. With the shrimp and the crab and the...
I really didn't eat at Red Lobster. It didn't really do anything for me.
What do you mean? I'm taking my woman out for a good dinner at Red
That's
Lobster.
you, and it did stuff for you, but it doesn't do
It
stuff
don't
for
do
me.
stuff for me. I worked there and fucking just loved killing the lobsters.
You know what? I believe it.
It is true. So a massive fire breaks out at John Deere dealership in western Minnesota.
Oh, let's not talk about fire.
Of course it did, because, you know, they're trying to fucking take off every avenue they can for us.
Please don't talk about fire.
I'm sorry.
You know, there's a story I'll tell you about it later
Yeah.
when we're not on air. So, you know, I'm kind of sad right now.
Yeah?
You know, I don't know if everybody knows this, but I have a little part-time job. I really kind of like it. My manager, Sticks, is pretty cool. They work with my crazy schedule. If I call them or text them and be like, I got mandatory overtime. I can't work on the day I'm supposed to work. They're cool about it. You know, they adjust my schedule right now. Well, I'm kind of sad because it's closing.
Aww.
And I kind of like it. And now I'm kind of sad because I've made some pretty good friends working there, you
That one
know.
can still bark?
Yeah, he sounds like a fucking killer, don't he? He's blind and bald,
It still makes noise?
and it still squeaks.
David, what's the matter with you, boy?
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's not really a boy, he's a eunuch because he had his nuts cut off.
Well,
Well, what's wrong
what's
with
the
a
matter with
eunuch?
you, dude?
He
What?
doesn't like the sound of the dog food being put into the dog dish.
Oh, hell.
He's like psycho. He never has liked that sound.
Why?
I don't know, and it's even more fun now that it's a metal bowl and it makes a ting 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 as the kernels are hitting the thing. You know, because he's an asshole. Well, there he goes. Where's he gonna go? I found him out on the lanai the other day, and I'm like, "What in the fuck are you doing out here,
Maybe
jackass?"
it was nice to him. Maybe it felt good to him.
It was fucking 39 degrees below zero.
Well, how do you know how hot he is?
Well, look at him. He's bald. He's a bald chihuahua. He looks like a fucking
He looks like a
rat.
hairless cat.
He looks like a rat.
He's a little rat.
I mean, his hair started falling out. It don't matter what you do. You're
Ah, it's all right.
God love him though. He's
He's
still
just getting along just like, well,
yeah, just like that.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
like
so I
that.
never knew that if you had a up back to the villages.
Mhm.
So the villages began growing in the mid '90s, and at the same time, the Sunshine State saw a rise in STDs.
Of course it did.
So yeah, but these are old people.
So? They're not dead.
They're old.
They're not dead.
They're old.
Yeah, well,
Their shit still works.
well, I mean, they make little blue pills for that.
Anyway, that's what it said there. So between 1995 and 2005, reported cases of gonorrhea climbed from 152 cases in the whole state to 245, and it's all contributed there.
In the whole state,
Yeah.
245 in the whole state.
Yeah, anyway, I think so. It says Sunshine State saw a rise in STDs among population over 55. So
That's
that's
still not a lot.
okay. Anyway, it doubled, almost. Syphilis went from 17 to 33, and chlamydia went from 52 to 115.
Oh, wow. They got the clap.
So for all my friends up north,
Don't
it-
come here.
do not send your parents to.
This is a lesson, guys. Don't swim in the ocean.
No, it's don't go to the villages.
Oh. I'm on the wrong page.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a day late and $2 short. Well, you already know why I won't swim in the ocean, don't you?
No, why?
There's a very long... I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this story on...
Because there's fish poop.
No.
Oh.
Because I believe that the ocean's so salty from all the whale jizz.
You see our friend Amanda. What's her name?
Fines.
She was placed in.
I did see
Yeah,
that.
you know, she was found wandering nude in a in Los Angeles neighborhood.
We were actually just watching... The wife and I were actually just watching something about that before we came over here, and it was saying that, you know, it was actually TMZ we were watching.
She's got a lot of.
And they were saying at least she knew when she needed help and was
She's
willing
got-
to go get it.
She's got a lot of mental health issues. God love her.
Well, I mean, and, you know, you have to wonder, again, guys, let me get my tinfoil hat. You have to wonder how many of them people, when they were growing up, their Disney actually visited Epstein Island.
I still want to know who went to Epstein Island.
Because I don't think that Disney is anywhere near as innocent as they act like they are.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, if I just bursted your balloon, or, you know, cut your jugular vein, or, you know, punctured your carotid artery, but things aren't the way people think they are. Anyways, apparently Congress voted on that the only thing that people can spend food stamps on is rutabaga.
Oh, they're trying to pass a law to get rid of this whole time change bullshit.
Well, I mean, maybe they'll get it.
Wish they would, because
So
I'm
do
still
I.
messed up.
So do I.
Still so messed up.
Well, I messed up, thank you to Jack Daniels and Mike's Hard, but yeah.
I messed up from the time change because it just wreaks havoc with my brain. Yeah, so, you know, I didn't get a chance to read my, you know, trash magazines this week. USA Today, Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and the New York Post.
I think
Although I do have the Post up here on the...
I think if the missus will let me, I think I'm going to just start getting them mailed to the house, the Sun, the Globe.
Instead of reading it while you're in line at Walmart. Oh, wait, you have to check your own self out, so you don't have time for that anymore.
Right. I don't get paid the $14 an hour the cashier got paid either.
I think they get paid $15.
Well, I still don't get paid that.
Well, damn.
And they're raising my grocery prices, so how is that even benefiting me?
Oh, I know. The price of shit right now is insane. Insane.
Insanity!
Like normal. Like normal. So, what do we got on tap next week for, what is next week? April Fools will be coming up.
Stop it. Stop it.
I think maybe I'll look up the history of April Fools.
Yes, we should. And I'll research too, and we'll have a
Ooh, real
decent
debate.
discussion about that.
Ooh.
That is a good one to have a discussion about, because I've
The
always wondered.
tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yes.
that will be wonderful.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
That'll be awesome.
And then we can compare notes and see if we read some of the same articles, or if our information matches.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not searching that now. We gotta
I'm
do
just
that
looking
later.
at it. I'm just pulling it up, so I got it, and I can start looking at it for,
All right, the bigger side of this show. We're at an hour.
Oh my God, we're on time for everything today. What
We're
the
a
hell
little
happened?
over, but that's okay.
No, we're not. It's just now 10 o'clock.
No, we're 4 minutes over.
Oh, it's because of our intro.
Yeah. So we actually have 4 more minutes.
Oh. Well, no. I don't know
Our
anymore.
intro is 8 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Well, roughly 8.5, like 9 minutes.
Hmm?
But anyway, so yeah, rutabagas. Apparently, you're only allowed to buy one a month too.
What the hell?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, it would cut down on people selling their food stamps.
I'd much rather it be rhubarb though, because at least then I can make a pie out of it.
Ooh. What can you make with,
Rutabaga,
yeah.
a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Death as I throw it at somebody.
Speaking of death, my fucking basketball team last Sunday just fucking,
Hoosiers.
yeah, they're fucking losers.
Yeah, well,
And the women's team lost the fucking night, the next night. I
yeah,
think
well,
they played,
who's your daddy?
well, but
As I'm from the same state.
I just grew up there. Let's remember.
I was born there,
Not me.
Clark County.
I was born in the OG, London, England.
Oh God, that's what's wrong with you.
What?
You were born in London, England. That's what's wrong with you.
What's the matter with that?
Because you're from across the pond.
Yeah, exactly.
Pond hopper.
I was brought here. Hold on. Maybe I should have sued my parents.
Maybe you should have, because
For
you were brought
bringing-
here against your will.
Exactly. I cried for days for my auntie
Well,
and my
they didn't do
grandma.
no good now. They're both passed away, aren't
No,
they?
my mom's still alive, but
Oh, well, but if she ain't got no money, it ain't no fun.
I don't want to dig up that fucking grave.
Right,
I buried that a long time ago
right.
when my therapist told me that I need to
Oh,
get
the rapist.
the therapist.
Ah, yeah, spelled the rapist.
Oh, anyway. And they told me I needed to get rid of
Sorry, I'm just weirdo like
well,
that.
I need to get rid of the stress and the negativity in my life, and sadly, it happened to be some family and friends.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, I'm a lot happier person. I don't seem to suffer from the anxiety that I used to have.
You know, and I hate to sound mean or bad, guys, but once I realized that like half the people you think care in your life really don't, you're a lot better off.
Well, yeah.
Because I will guarantee there are only a select few people in your life that actually truly care about you.
And it ain't always family.
And it ain't always the people you think it is.
Don't worry, Will.
I know, I love you to
We
death.
always will have
I know.
Argentina.
I love you to death.
I know. You're like the sick, twisted brother.
Yeah. Oh my God, this red tide's killing me this week.
Oh, yeah, you live closer to the beach than me.
I don't, not so much the beach. I live right off the bay,
Yeah.
right off Sarasota Bay.
Oh, what is it going to be like when that blob of 5,000 miles seaweed hits the beach?
I'll let you know when it hits the bay.
Yeah, I'm glad I am inland by like, what, 12 miles?
Yeah.
But I mean, on a good breezy day, guess what we can smell?
Dead fish.
Red tide.
Dead fish in the
out
red tide.
You know, we forgot to tell them that we were live from Luxurious Lakewood Ranch.
We did. We are live from Luxurious Lakewood Ranch
in my
again.
humble abode.
At Baker's Humble Abode.
You know, where the dog roams around,
Where the madness begins and the...
silliness ends.
Yeah. So, pretty much, yeah.
So, I finally got Sky a damn dog toy. I don't think she's gonna... What'd you find?
I'm done with this. I am so done with this.
Let's hear it.
Epstein Island housekeeping staff started to wonder if anybody's coming back. Why did I have to find that on the night we're talking about Epstein Island?
I don't know, but I still think they should release who went there.
I think they should too.
You want to release tax
I think
records?
they should release the airline passengers. I think they should release the people who were on the island. I think they should release who actually killed Epstein. But you know,
a noose.
well, that and Clinton. Can't say she actually done it, but I mean, they had something to do with pushing it.
Well, today is a historical day for executions.
Is it?
Yeah,
Let's get into executions. We can talk about executions for a
we
second.
only got a minute.
All right.
Where'd it go? Because I had it today. In
But if we make it quick, we can get it in.
I don't know.
Ha! That's what she said. If you make it quick, you can get it in.
I swear to God, I'm dead. Oh, I don't even know where it went, but there was an execution on May 23rd, 1533.
That's not today.
What is today?
Today's March 23rd. You said May.
Oh, May. You know, I'm trying to get through this
You're
year.
trying to pass my birthday and everything.
Oh, damn. When's your birthday?
The 16th of May.
Oh, okay.
And I'll be 40 some odd years old.
Your body will be 40 some odd years, but your brain will still
Like 8 years old.
I was going to say 12.
I'll give it
Preteen.
15. I'll give it 15. Nah, probably 13. If you guys really knew how I actually talked and acted, one day I'll loosen up on here and let you guys see.
Somehow we're still not clicking like we used to with stupid shit.
Right. It used to be a whole lot. We'll get there though. Because we haven't really talked to each other in a long time.
No, and usually
It's been a couple years.
Usually when we do, it involves crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Usually when we talk, it's about somebody we know passing away or...
March 30th in 1533, Thomas Cranmer becomes Archbishop of Canterbury during the reign of King Henry VIII. King Henry VII. What the fuck am I thinking?
I don't care about Henry. I want some Louis VIII.
What about him?
Not him. The liquor. Almost Remy Martin, not Hennessy.
Oh, damn. Well, there's some,
I remember you were telling me about that earlier today when I first got... Is it across any of your tabs across the top?
I probably,
I remember
flipped it
you were
off.
telling me about that when I first got here, though.
Yeah.
When we were preparing for our show.
Yeah, we were talking about,
What we were going to discuss. And
yeah, there was, an execution in York, in England.
I don't know why we ever discuss it, because we never go by what we discuss.
Because both of us are ADHD.
Right.
And I freaking show it. Only because, but...
Mr. Passive Aggressive over here.
What happened to it? I don't even know what the hell I did with it.
I'm surprised the missus has been able to stay with me as long as she has.
She's, she's up for a good challenge.
Well, that's probably true. I think she dismisses half of everything I say. So.
She ignores both of us 90% of the time.
Yep.
She's got a very good selective memory.
Oh, yeah, but she gets that, honestly.
She gets that, honestly, from Gator.
Yeah, oh God, Gator was great.
She could just, not even pay attention to nothing.
And then look at us both and tell us to shut up.
I know.
What are you two on about? Just shut up.
And it was always on about. What are you on about? What are you on about? What do you want? She wouldn't say going. It was always on about.
What are you on about?
What are you on about?
Well, I'm on about 4 beers.
What? Yeah, right.
Yeah, that.
We're on about. You're the designated driver, and we're on about 6 beers right now.
I'm on about. They got lost following me back home from Disney. Mm-hmm. Oh, remember that night? Mm-hmm. Where in the hell? I don't even know where in the hell we wound up at.
I don't either.
Yeah, in the middle of no fucking where. No street lights, no nothing.
I remember that.
And none of us were drunk.
I know, we were all sober.
And we were cold as shit because it was cold that year.
It was cold that year.
It was cold.
I remember standing there freezing watching the last parade of the night at Magic Mountain.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom.
That was so much fun.
It was. Those are
She had
times
a
you'll never
blast.
get back either.
She has so much fun.
Yeah, wheeling her around in that fucking wheelchair, but it did get us in front of lines.
Yeah.
Me and Thomas were riding that freaking ride with Wade, Peyton, and Jordan like 19 freaking times.
Was it Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, it was that stupid roller coaster. I can't even remember what roller coaster it was, but Jordan loved it.
I don't think Peyton rode it because he was only 2.
No, I think it was me and Wade and
Thomas
Thomas
and
and Jordan.
Oh my god.
I remember because Thomas used to follow me like, Will. Because me and Thomas have always got along.
Oh yeah, since day one.
Yeah.
Digimon didn't go with us then. Oh, but
No.
Digimon and I, we were already split up.
Yep. That was the second time we had come down to visit you.
Yeah.
Because the first time you and Digimon were together.
Yep.
And you were in the first apartment.
Yep. Actually.
The upstairs.
Yeah. Over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next time we came down, you were in the very bottom floor one.
Yeah.
Because you remember I was cracking on you because it was cold, and I was like, "Don't this motherfucker have heat?"
No.
And you were like, "It's Florida, no."
As we were sitting out in the lanai drinking beer.
Yep.
Because there's pictures.
There is,
Yeah.
and I was a lot heavier then.
Yeah.
It's almost 300 pounds.
I
then.
was a lot tanner.
Well, I'm a lot tanner now, but
I'm a lot whiter.
you can't really tell.
I still have that same shirt.
The fucking German heritage. Stay fucking orange like the orange man.
Fucking ginger snaps.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is all falling out now, so you can't see it.
It is 10 past 10.
All right, well, we'll close it up for tonight.
And we will see everybody next Thursday.
We will see everybody next week, and Sir Shaker is thinking about coming over early and cooking dinner.
Oh my god! Let me know what I need to pick up.
So the wife and I were deciding, like, for you and Munchkin and their IT Munchkin to decide what you want for dinner. I can make up just about anything.
Oh, I know. I've tasted it.
So
And
let
then,
us know.
Then the listeners and the viewers are going to want
And
to know.
we may start early next week.
On time?
No, early.
What do you mean early?
So we can have fun, cook, and talk to
Oh.
our people at the same time.
Oh god, that could be a nightmare.
That could be a very big nightmare.
It could be all... Uh-oh.
But it may be fun as well.
It could be
Because you never know.
what we're going to do.
All right. You could see more major shenanigans because, as you see, the camera points straight into the kitchen.
It could also witness a homicide, too.
Maybe a homicide.
Damn. Chicken might get killed.
Right.
Chicken body hand up the ass of a chicken.
What are we,
Dancing.
Mr. Bean? Get it
Dancing.
stuck on my head?
Dancing chickens. Yeah, we'll have to...
Like the meme, you gotta let your chicken rest, so you put it in the sink with a beer and a cigarette. It's resting or it's chilling.
I fucking hate you right now.
Oh, shit. All right. Loyal followers and listeners.
Yep, we will see you
What do we
next
got now?
week. JD. Now he says JD.
Who says JD?
I guess you were talking about Jack Daniels.
Oh, sorry, JD.
Lies.
Lies, lies, lies. I'm drinking what I usually always drink, either Mike's or
I gotta
Jack
say,
Daniels.
this tastes pretty good. Watermelon Crush and Starry. Mixed
soap.
Yeah, what Mary said. So
Yeah, soap.
they use perfume, but how did they make the perfume, Mary? And what was in the perfume?
Oh, Diane's never gonna look at the loofah the same again.
Oh, I know.
Oh well, man, exfoliate.
Ooh, every time she scans one across her job.
She's gonna go see what kind of car they're driving.
Maybe her and the meat manager can.
You know, after all, he does pack sausage.
That would be Stan. I don't think the meat manager actually packs sausage. I think it's.
At least he's not a fudge packing man.
And he could be.
Peyton's like, are you ready yet?
Come on, Peyton.
What's the matter, Peyton?
He don't understand any of
Peyton,
our
come
humor.
say hi to the
His
viewers.
eyes are like so hurt.
He does
You
not.
gotta be down here by us, you fool.
He does not understand any of our
Down,
humor.
pal.
Hello.
Yes, this is Technical Support Junior. As I affectionately refer to him at work.
Oh,
is,
I hear you, JD. He's
is-
always such JD. Thank you.
This is a little technical support. He's got his kid and play hairstyle going on. If we could just pull it all up, have it straight up, kid and play from the 80s, 90s.
You know what he reminds me of?
Uh-oh. What?
Chia.
Oh, poor
It's
Peyton.
Chia Obama.
Poor Peyton.
It's Chia Peyton.
Chia
Has
Peyton.
curly hair.
Yes, as I refer to him, a lot of people at my full-time job hear me refer to him as the little shithead. When in actual reality, the little shithead was Peyton, or was Wade,
You're right.
because Wade decided to poop before he was born.
I don't believe that.
So he is the little shithead.
The
Actually,
little shithead.
He is the big shithead.
All right, so
It's time to go.
yep, we're an hour and a half in.
Hour and 20.
Well, that's close enough.
Yeah, you know.
You know, fucking almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Well, you know.
All right.
You know.
Life lessons that mean fucking nothing.
No,
Because when do I ever get to throw a hand grenade?
never.
Right.
I mean, you know,
I mean, I guess I could, but I have to,
register it.
well, that and I have to deal with the repercussions of doing it.
Yeah. SRQ Police Department might come see you.
Right.
Maybe along with the state police.
Depends on where I'm at. It might be Lakewood or Ranch Rent-A-Cop.
No, it would be Manatee County.
Would it be the sheriff or would it be Brayton? No, it
No,
wouldn't be
sheriff.
Bradenton. It'd be the sheriff, yeah.
Because out this way, you know, we're not in technically.
You mean we're not allowed to do like the fuck movie is that you like? Sweet Home Alabama and launch anvils?
No, we can't.
Why? There's golf courses everywhere. You're allowed to slam a fucking little dimpled ball through people's fucking windows. But
Yeah,
I
but
can't-
haven't you noticed that there's dimple balls being sailed through people's windows and not a fucking cell tower in sight?
Well, I mean, you know.
And now there's a stoplight at the country club. Because they couldn't get out.
I'm a member of the country club.
Really?
Yeah.
Lakewood Ranch?
No. Country music is what I love.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry, that was me and Gator's song. Me and Gator used to drive the wife
just
nuts
stop.
with that song.
Don't start.
Don't start.
Don't
And then I
start.
was at my job the other day and listening to music and it came on and I was saying, oh, Gator's with me.
Yep. Something will happen, I'll be like, oh, fucking Gator's here today.
Yep. She's a shithead.
We were on the way to get my blood work done this morning and Landslide came on. And we knew Gator and her best friend were with us. Because that was her
Did
best
too.
friend's favorite song.
Is that Judy?
No.
No, Big Pretty Judy just passed away.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
just
know, I
passed
saw
away,
that.
yeah.
Because I think I was friends with her on Facebook.
Yeah, she had the COVID a few times.
No, do you remember Susan?
Yeah.
She died.
Her. That was
Oh, okay.
Susan.
Then she died of an infection in her lungs.
Yeah. She's been in and out of the hospital just
Yeah,
recently,
a long
yeah.
time. She's always been in a hospital for breathing.
Well, you know,
Oh, that's what it
it's
is.
that lovely fucking northern Kentucky, southwest
Yeah,
Ohio air.
Mhm.
yeah, this air for you up there, kill you.
It ain't the water, it's the air.
Oh, we got 8 now because we're running late.
Oh, damn.
Oh!
Shit, sucker.
We're making a name.
It could be the damn bosses at work.
It probably is. They're probably like, this is what she does on her off time.
Whoops, sorry, senior ops.
Hey, look, she didn't say no names. You're safe.
And, you know, I'm proud of us. We never really talk about our jobs.
Because why would I?
Some of the stories
I'm
you
like-
could tell.
Well, mine, yeah.
Some of the things I could show you.
Well, yeah. But I'm already on day 5 of the hostage situation, so what the fuck?
I had day 5 of the hostage situation this week.
She
too.
had day 5 too. Now she's on vacation.
I had mandatory overtime this week and next week.
For those of you who don't know, I don't have a day off, so
Every day ends in Y. You work.
yes.
Well, technically, with me working 2 jobs, I don't either.
Right.
So yeah, I gotta like it when somebody says to me, "When do you have a day off?" And I say, "When I die."
When I literally fall over.
Dead.
When blood is no longer pulsing through my veins.
When I'm like the old lady that they in South Carolina on the porch.
Oh, God. Stop. That's so horrible.
You'll have me stuffed in this chair.
I will. You're
Doing,
taxidermied. We're both taxidermied.
Doing,
Like, if she passes away, she's taxidermied. She ain't getting cremated or nothing. She's getting taxidermied.
You're sorry, Nikki, but your ass is coming here with Will on Thursdays to do the show.
Plus, if I go
Better alive.
to Hotlanta, I can use the Hove lane.
Oh yeah.
Because it's more than one person.
I know, because whenever we would drive down, to Florida for vacation, I always drove in that lane.
Uh-oh. Who says?
That's
Peyton to call him. Peyton! IT!
Call the other IT.
Call the other IT.
Pronto.
Alright, let's end this.
Peace out, love, and buttercups.
Yep. Peace and hair grease, word to Big Bird. What's the other one? After a while, Crocodile.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Yeah, peace out, Cub Scout. You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, we ran way late tonight.
Yes, we did, but we still have 8 watchers, though.
Hey, I told you it's probably them freaks at work watching
Right.
instead of working.
It's everybody like, we're going to watch this while we're supposed to be working.
We're gonna watch this while we're having a meeting and see what really happens at her house.
Nothing. A bunch of BS on a camera.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yes, it is. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Sorry if we offended. And we will see you guys
In a week.
next week. We're out of here.